I do have one card this evening, Kimberly Mims.
Good evening, board members, and good evening, Dr. Barbeau. I'm just glad to be able to speak here again. I just wanted to continue talking about some bullying issues and solve the problems together. We've come a long way in almost a year, and I'm hoping that the community input, people that I've spoke to, students recently, even at the Corona Del Mar High School as well as Newport Heights, there's still issues with children and families that are still concerned. And I actually had the privilege to talk to some graduates recently that wanted me to speak to you. And they were concerned because a lot of times people don't want to come forward and they're afraid to come forward. And it takes a brave person to be able to move forward to make changes. And we want to do those changes together. But there's still a lot of bullying with a lot of students to students going on. There's also things that are not happening with intervention at Newport Heights. And unfortunately, some of these have to do with children that have disabilities or medical issues. And children are picking on them. And of course, we're looking for the support of our top school officials to assist us, like I have too in the past. And our family's looking for resolution with our situation and feel that it's going to happen soon. One of the last times I spoke, I actually petitioned and asked that I'm hoping some of you all had the insight like I did watching the bullying movie recently. And a lot of the issues that we see in our society today are, it's very hard for people to come forward. It includes just not even children, but parents. And what I wanted to be able to, again, urge everybody is to be able to see this movie and understand that top school officials really need to continue doing their job. And we're hoping that this will continue to happen with our situation. I would like to lend my services to come to different schools. I know you have the opportunity to talk to different students at some of the schools, and I think we're all learning together with that. We want to continue making it better. And again, sometimes I'm wondering, with the research that I've done, why do children take their lives? Why do parents feel like they failed their kids and didn't do enough to protect them? And what I've seen is a lot of the top school officials aren't following through immediately. And that's the thing that I want to urge you. And with the background that we have, and also with you, Mr. Brooks, with your police background too, it helps to be able to work together. And I know sometimes the police have so much going on that if there's a way we can look at new policies with parents and children that have distress, and even teachers that are bullied and not fitting in to the group because they're afraid to stand forward too, and they don't want to lose their job, especially in the time we're living. It is difficult, but it takes a strong person to come forward. We really truly want to look at situations to be open, transparency, and communication. And I think I've spoke before about open transparency, and when we're looking at petitioning the superintendent, it would be really great if we could do the same thing at all schools. Maybe if you could take your time to speak to the schools and the kids to come forward, and also have it in our Newport-Mesa Unified School District website as well. If people want confidentiality, they can write their concerns in their notes. And Mrs. Franco, maybe you can even implement those when you do future videos. And that can include scenarios that take place with teachers' concerns, or maybe they're not getting the outreach and help that they need to, besides the students. But again, let's finalize and work together, and I would like to lend a hand and help in any way I can, and I'd be glad to speak at any schools and continue to hopefully work together with the district.
Okay. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.